A quiet countdown has already started, and most people don't even realize it yet. Samsung has locked in dates, shown just enough to raise eyebrows, and quietly demonstrated a feature no other phone company has pulled off before. We're talking privacy, AI, magnets, cameras, and a roadmap that stretches all the way to 2027. And once you connect the dots, everything changes. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. Like, share, and subscribe for more. Things are heating up fast because this right here feels like Samsung's real New Year surprise. We already talked about early hands-on impressions of the Galaxy S26 series recently, but this time Samsung officially pulled back the curtain on something far more important than raw specs. At CES 2026, Samsung didn't talk about cameras or batteries. Instead, they showed off what might be their most innovative Galaxy feature ever. And yes, they're the first company in the world to do it. Even more interesting, while Samsung stayed completely silent about the S26 hardware at CES, we now know exactly when the reveal is happening. The Galaxy S26 series is officially set to launch on February 25th in San Francisco. That's just 51 days away. Not close enough to stop the leaks, but close enough that Samsung is now choosing what to tease and what to hide. And the one thing they decided to show early says a lot. The new AI-powered privacy display is real, and Samsung has already demonstrated how it works. Once you turn it on, the screen dynamically blocks side-angle visibility in real time. People sitting next to you simply can't see what's on your phone, even in bright environments. This isn't a cheap privacy filter stuck on top of the glass. There's no dramatic brightness loss, no weird touch issues, and no permanent downgrade to display quality. Somehow, Samsung figured out how to make privacy adaptive, intelligent, and invisible when you don't need it. And that alone puts the S26 Ultra in a completely different category. What makes this even more fascinating is that the S26 Ultra may not chase the brightest display ever crowned this year. Instead, Samsung seems focused on making the most useful display ever. And honestly, that's a bold shift. But just when you think that's the biggest surprise, Samsung has more lined up. Before we jump further, quick reminder that online privacy matters just as much as screen privacy. A lot of people still think incognito mode protects them, but it really doesn't. Your internet provider, public Wi-Fi, and even websites themselves can still track you. That's why tools like CyberGhost VPN exist. It encrypts your traffic, hides your real location, and even lets you unlock content from different regions. With support across phones, computers, and tablets, plus up to 7 devices at once, it's one of the easiest ways to stay protected. There's a massive discount available through the link in the description, including extra months free and a full money-back guarantee. Definitely worth checking out. Now here's where things take a turn. While everyone is focused on the Galaxy S26, we already have an early leak about the Galaxy S27. Yes, this is very early, but the source matters. According to one of the most trusted Samsung insiders, the Galaxy S27 Ultra is already planned to receive a full camera sensor overhaul. The main camera, front camera, and ultra-wide are all expected to change, with only the zoom sensor staying the same. That's huge because it explains something important. If you're currently using the S25 Ultra, the S26 Ultra might not feel like a must upgrade. And that seems intentional. Samsung appears to be spacing out its biggest camera upgrades instead of stacking them all into one generation. But if you're on an S23 Ultra or S24 Ultra, suddenly the S26 lineup starts looking very tempting, especially with everything else coming. And yes, magnets are finally happening. For the first time ever, the Galaxy S26 lineup is expected to support native magnetic accessories. No third-party cases, no workarounds. Just snap-on accessories straight onto the back of the phone. Samsung is even preparing its own ultra-slim magnetic wireless charger, along with a full ecosystem of compatible add-ons. This is Samsung quietly embracing what users have been asking for without making a big marketing spectacle out of it. Pricing, though, is where things get a little messy. In the US, current information suggests prices may stay the same. But in other markets, price increases are very much on the table. And that's worrying, especially since the base Galaxy S26 isn't expected to get massive upgrades. Right now, pricing leaks are conflicting, so this is one area where waiting makes sense. We'll know a lot more very soon. Now let's talk software because this might be the most underrated shift of all. Samsung is reportedly working on its biggest AI assistant upgrade ever. Software code leaks strongly suggest that Samsung may integrate Perplexity AI directly into Galaxy devices. In fact, internal references hint at a new voice trigger that launches this assistant instantly. This would dramatically reduce Samsung's reliance on Google's AI and potentially sideline Bixby altogether. If this happens, the Galaxy S26 Ultra could become one of the smartest AI phones we've ever seen, not because of one flashy feature, but because everything works together. And while all of this was unfolding, Samsung also showed off some wild future tech at CES 2026. We got our first real US showcase of the Galaxy Z Trifold. And yes, it looks as crazy as you'd expect. On top of that, Samsung revealed a massive 135-inch micro RGB display, the first of its kind. With hyper-realistic color reproduction, advanced AI upscaling, and motion enhancement, this isn't just a TV, it's a glimpse at where display technology is headed. When you step back and look at everything together, the picture becomes clear. Samsung isn't chasing quick hype anymore. They're playing a longer game. Smarter displays, deeper AI integration, magnetic ecosystems, and carefully timed hardware upgrades. The Galaxy S26 series isn't about shock value. It's about setting the foundation for the next few years. Now I want to hear from you. Would you rather Samsung focus on bold experiments? Or do you prefer this slower, more refined approach? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I read them all. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, you already know what to do.